Heyo, how's it going? This is Armor Coco 47 here, and I'm bringing you an exciting episode of Evoland today as we face our first real boss, the ends of Noria Mines. Here we are where we left off last time, right next to the lava where we unlocked it, and now we come up to a new section where they introduce a new addition to the craziness in this game, where they have trapdoors. And before this recording, I actually died because of it. I just had no idea what I was doing. For some reason, I just keep falling right in those pits. But yeah, we keep seeing these statues of the cleric. I'm guessing it's a cleric. I mean, it might be the cleric's twin sister for all I know. Now for what we just unlocked was auto fire. So now we get fireballs launched at us, which is always a nice touch. In this room, it's a little bit more crazy because you have to walk along with the fire, so if you just time it right, should be no problem. And those trapdoors, I swear, those are like my #1 annoyance of the game. Not that it's a bad annoyance, just an annoyance that's my first death right there. And I thought it was gonna be because of the wizards, but you know. So here we unlock the boss door key, which means we actually get to go up against the boss, and he's not hard in all reality. I'm saying he's not hard now, but when you watch this, you're just gonna see me get demolished. He has 3 tactics, but we'll talk about that more when we get into the actual fight. I mean, no reason to spoil it now. So in this room, it's just a pure like cluster hell thingamajigger of just enemies just trying to mess your day up. I mean, the biggest problem I see here are always the red wizards. Sorry about that. Because I don't know, they got that frame where you gotta just hit them, otherwise your attack is like nullified, and it's just annoying. So I'm just spazzing my attacks now against the skeleton. It's always easier just to walk around them and then go for that backstab or that side swipe. You know, I've actually unlocked bombs at the point of where I have been playing. You know, I'm sorry if that's a spoiler to anybody, but I mean, it is outlined in your inventory. But so in the future videos when I'm showing you where to unlock everything, aside from what I don't already have, if I've missed anything, which I know I have already, I'll show you where all the areas in the dungeon, because I know there are a few. And I see that chest, and I was like, oh, the platform's up, and then I had to go quickly and snag it. And this actually marks the 10 stars, which so that means we just need 20 more till we collect everything, which I really want to see what happens if it's just an achievement. I came back over here just to see if the platform was raised, which unfortunately it was not. I wonder if you beat the boss or anything like that. But yeah, these red wizards, man. I just run away from them, like I don't even want to deal with you. It's just super annoying. I don't know, it's like my worst enemy. So far, it's my worst enemy that I've encountered in the game. I broke the pots real quickly, and that got me my 20th pot to destroy. Here, the cleric mentions that there's a strong presence up ahead, and it turns out to be our shadow. You shall not pass. You know what? I think this entire dungeon's like a Lord of the Ring reference, because if I'm not mistaken, Noria Mines. I'm probably butchering the name, but I'm pretty sure this is from Lord of the Rings. So anyways, about the fight. What your clone will do is that he will either shoot a series of fireballs at you, he will shoot bats at you, which will occasionally spawn health, so if you get low on health, they will save you like they do for me in this video. And he also does that attack where he like spins where the spinning animation around him. And what you want to do in this fight is you want to stick around the walls, because if you normally swing at him, it's not going to hurt him. So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna stick to the walls, and when he does his dash attack, he's gonna smash it against the wall, and that's when you can actually hurt him. And you have to do this 6 times before you actually kill him. And after I finish this, it's pretty much done. Although there are a couple of close calls here and there, like constantly get hit. But I was pretty surprised that I actually survived this one. It's a pretty easy overall fight. Just keep your distance and stick to the walls, and then kill the bats if you need any help. I mean, that's basically the game right there. Sometimes he's too far away from the walls, so he won't necessarily get stunned. But I mean, attacks are pretty easy to dodge if you just dodge them correctly. So I mean, that's not really an issue. And so after this, after we see that bat like saved my life right there, even though I'm pretty sure he'd still own me anyways. So I was being super careful not dying against him, but I eventually got him. This boss, the Dark Cocoa boss fight, concludes our fight, and we unlock another treasure chest, which contains Legendary Sword, which is a Final Fantasy VII reference for those of you who don't know. They call him later on they call him Claude, C-L-A-U-D instead of Cloud, which I guess it's just copyright issues. Here I'm just exploring to find the shrine of I'm not gonna even pronounce it, but the shrine where like the Dragon King from Final Fantasy games, and then or the Hidden Lake. So this is basically me just walking around trying to find it. So this is probably just gonna sit here and watch for a little bit. I apologize, but I guess I could explain on how things work now. It's basically how it goes back to the turn-based mechanic, turn-based fighting, and so now you get your teammate back, and it's very identical. Not very identical. It's exactly identical to how you were playing before, except now everything's 3D and they zoom up on you when you get your animations done. They introduced a couple new enemies, like this wasp, who was the second most dangerous that I've encountered right now in 3D battles. The first being a battle that's coming up that like scared the crap out of me when I saw him. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take him, which is Giant Turtle Man over there. He just does a spin attack. Well, first about the wasp, and then I'll get back to the turtle. The wasp attacks very quickly and does a lot of damage right away. I think he always does like 30 plus damage. So he's a priority. If you're priority right away, make sure you take him out. The first most dangerous though is this turtle, as he doesn't do as much damage as the wasp, but he damages your entire party. So you just want to make sure that you keep spamming your cleric heal, so that way you don't fall too low in health. It's very easy to see. Sometimes get those high 10 plus hits that you can quickly let one of your team members die, and that's something that you don't want. And then there's the Zoombas, which is I'm pretty sure they're referring to Mario as the Goombas, and they sucked in Mario, they suck in this game. I mean, they barely do any damage to you, and they you can normally attack faster than they could. And your bar charges up faster than their does, so I mean, it's not really an issue. Anyways, but yeah, I'm just trying to find I really just don't hope I miss those areas, because I know that I'm trying to look for them now, and I apologize because I know this turn-based. This is one of the problems with turn-based games, is that random event battles, I guess I should call them more, because you might just be trying to get somewhere, and then it's just like you can, like I said in previous videos, you just end up having a battle every single step you take, which is, I know, is pretty must not be fun to watch, especially since I've gone over each of the enemies that I've encountered so far. But there's not much to see of this. I'm pretty sure I just gave up trying to look for it. If I missed one of the secret areas, please let me know, because that's something I wanna experience and show to everybody. So please leave it in the comment section below if I did miss it. Then I would thank you so much in advance if I did. Yeah, soon eventually we're gonna find the town that the cleric was originally talking about for us to save. And that's a pretty interesting place, pretty long place if you don't know who to talk to. But it's nice because there's a certain chest that we unlock that finally makes use of a mechanic that we've had from the very first video of the game, and that would be double twins. And I'll explain more how that card game works later on when we actually unlock it, because I do play around just to show an example. I don't think I'm gonna play another round unless you really want to see me like be championship or whatever, championship level. I think I'm just gonna continue on with the main storyline. But I mean, if you have anything that's if you want to see that's really bothering you, like it's stopping you from progressing further, please just let me know, and I'll make sure I find the spot that's bothering you, and I'll make a recording just so that you guys can, whoever is stuck, you can get through. It's no problem for me. After this battle, I think I just gave up, and I just headed straight into town. I didn't want to bore you guys too much with this. I'm sure you guys are bored out of your mind already. I really like the cleric later on in the game when she finally gains some offensive capabilities, but that's also for next video. So I'll just leave you with those hints. So here we are, finally we make it in Joe. Oh my god, if there's anything you should know, I'm pretty much crap at pronouncing stuff. I'm just gonna call it AO City. So now we unlocked it. But anyways, enough about my failure to pronounce stuff. We have unlocked a new sort of town system where it's like you can walk off the areas. It's you can just walk off the areas, and then you get the loading screen, which reminds me of good old days when you have to wait until your game is loaded in order to progress onto the next area, which normally lasted could last from like a couple seconds, a couple minutes. In this area, we unlock the NPCs. Res's Child is pretty important. In a little bit further in this section, and this is the merchant we just unlocked. And then I buy the silver armor right away, just so those wafts won't be hurting you as much. I think they go from, it's really effective. It goes from like the 30 plus that I was talking about all the way down to 12. And I was just seeing if I could sell anything because I wanted to get that fast DVD player. Because even though I just wanted it for the achievement at the moment, it gets rid of those loading screens that we've been seeing. Here we are with the double twin game. Basically, what the rules are is I'll explain the rules when we actually get in the game. So I asked to play double twin, and I currently have it right now. So how double twin works is that you get 5 cards, and then you place 1 card on the board. And what happens is that if you put a card next to the card, and yours has a higher value than the other card, then you take that card, and your goal of the game is to have your color dominate the entire board. So like you see, I just matched up my 4 against this 1, and obviously 4 is a bigger number than 1, so I take his, change his torque to be a blue, and he uses his cobra to take it back, but then I sneak in with my Zumba, which I guess he wasn't so useless after all, but I quickly take both of his back, and this basically decides game right here. He doesn't really have much that he could come back from. I was just deciding real fast which I should use, and I decided the slime would be the best option to do, since whatever that is has higher could easily take on whatever he dishes out, which it obviously does, and I win the game. So that was an example of double twin. This feels like it's all about luck. It's not really anything you can do. Just collect the cards, and then you have a better chance of winning if you get 5 random good cards. North of here I believe is where we have to continue on to progress with the game. However, I believe that you can't enter it now unless you've unlocked a certain item, so I don't even try. What you really want to go, the path that you want to go, is when you enter the village, you'll be heading straight. And when you go straight ahead, that's where you unlock a cutscene. So yeah, you just want to head back and then just go straight. And then for this cutscene, I'm just gonna be quiet for a little bit and let you read, rest my voice a little bit. Every single person that operates an airship in an RPG seems to be named Sid. I mean, I know there's a few occasions that they aren't. But here, this chest unlocks everything that look nice and pretty. I mean, it really does change. I mean, I've noticed some details that I haven't noticed before. I do love these visual upgrades. I mean, it's pretty nice to see, be able to notice more detail. Having the artist being able to put more detail in for you to look at. I mean, I don't know, I just love looking at art sometimes, like just seeing how people create it and like the amount of detail and work that they put in. So yeah, here I go back and I think I talked to the bald person standing next to the card player to figure out what's going on. And I thought that he said that you gotta go north in order to get the bombs, but my compass went backwards and I went south, and then I found out, oh, what is he talking about? I can't even do anything. So I go venture outside of the village for a bit. No, well, I'm talking way ahead of myself. That's next video. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I had a blast doing it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you guys tomorrow, and bye.